Well, good evening. You find me in the menus. Welcome back to some more Walking Dark Souls. Hey Stevie, welcome in buddy, good to see you my friend. How are you doing? How's your week going? Hope everybody is fine. Hey Deus, Arm Events Day, yes. So we're gonna have a fun time tonight. A super happy fun time because we're going through the Irithyll Dungeon. Stevie's alive. That's good. We like alive. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty low bar. Our son's been confirmed to LAFC. Fair play to him. Obviously, I'm sad to see Heung-min Son leaving Spurs, but I do not begrudge him the move. Hey Tails, welcome in my friend, how are you doing? It's been a little while since I've last seen you in my chat. What a lovely little treat. So, here we go, we're going to these guys out. I don't normally kill these, but I'm just taking no chances with this on account of being very, very slow. But the good thing is, at the end of the stream last week, I got up to level 40, to 40 strength, so I can wield sword and shield. Makes this so much better. No prisoners at all. In fact, I will be bullying the prisoners. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes against Dark Souls 2, man. Hey Clay, run. Okay, I'm running as fast as I can. I'm so slow I can't even get behind Alva before he spawns in. Days. Yeah. Take that, Dark Souls 2. Now. Hey Jonesy. Hefty Hugh kept us waiting for the next stream. I like it. I like it. I am slightly worried about going through this area. The jailers are very, very problematic, and I'm worried particularly about the big room that's full of them. But you never know, like other things in this run that I've been worried about, they may turn out to be not as hard as they seem. Hey Emma, what did Stevie just do? I just assume he did something. I think it was more Stevie was upset with me for comments relating to Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I might have to throw things to aggro them one at a time. That's probably a good idea. I've got some firebombs. That may be the best I can do at this stage. Wow. I hit him so hard in that second time he had to stand up again. I'm going to try and take just the most straightforward route through this place as I can. Hey Barry. Welcome in, bud. Just thinking, this is not... Yeah, I can't just drop down here, can I? Just skip like the whole shebang. Go away, stop it. Wow. Door frame took the sting out of that. Oh, hello. Oh, get off. Stop it. Alright, so far so not too bad. Clay, now I know nothing of the rest of the game. Oh, that's right, we got to the part where you dropped off last time. Well, this is going to be not the most comprehensive look at how to complete this area of the game. My shield's going to help me get it in there, but I'm not ignore him. Ignore the jailer. Creepy dude up here. He's not aggressive, so we leave him alone. Oh, hey Zero, didn't see you coming in, sorry buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. And if there's anybody else that I've missed, I do apologise. It's just the breakneck speed of this gameplay, it's really hard to keep up with people coming in. The Dragon Tooth carried you through Dark Souls 2 and now believe in Big Hammer's supremacy. Yeah, see, I've never been a Big Hammers guy until Elden Ring. And then the strength build that I did in Elden Ring was power stancing 2 colossal hammers, and it was so much fun. Just smashes everything. So I'm enjoying that element of this run actually. There's a few other things in this run that I'm enjoying, but I do quite like just being able to pancake everything. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens when I get to Yhorm. I mean, I will be switching to the Storm Ruler, assuming I can get to it, because that's going to be a challenge in itself. But I will also be testing to see what's the damage like just with the Dragon Tooth. Now, I don't think that it's going to be viable to try and defeat Yhorm without using the Storm Ruler with this build. Purely because the positioning that's required to deal damage just to his right hand when he does that specific slam attack, I don't think that's going to be possible. Like this. Right, we are going to take on this mimic because we need the Estus shard. Guess who forgot that you can't dodge a grab attack if you can't dodge? Emma's going to pretend she understands what I'm talking about. Oh, Symbol of Avarice. Cool. Don't need it, but always nice when you get a very rare drop like that. Okay, so we're taking the quick route through all of this. Mimics that sound like a goat. Yeah, they kind of do, don't they? I'm just glad they don't scream like one, you know? That Taylor Swift video. I wonder if anyone's ever modded like a mimic from Dark Souls into Goat Simulator. That would be fun. Yeah, this save is known for its quick runs. It is indeed, yeah. Stupid rats. I'm not going up there because I don't need the dark clutch ring that's up there, and I don't need the cell key because I can't rescue Sigurd anyway. Hello, rats. And here we have some poo. Quick and runs are this character's speciality. Yes. Similar favorites was so weird for me. I played New Game and New Game Plus, didn't get a single one. Then in New Game Plus 2, I got 3 in a row and wasn't even wearing it. That's really weird. So this is the room I've been worried about. I'm going to come through here and just sort out the shortcut. You don't know how you can play the entire game walking that slow. Well, I don't know how you guys can watch me play the game walking this slow. I was convinced after the first stream that you guys were all going to just get really bored and this would just be a very short-lived series. No, I'm not talking to you, Siri. So I'm impressed at you guys that you're still here. What? How many weeks of this have we done now? This is like part 7, I think. And who knows how long this is going to last. I think I said at the start that this was going to be an any % run of the base game. So we're not necessarily going to attempt every single boss. And I don't think we're really going to have the patience to do the DLC when it comes to it. It's just going to be a semi-fun challenge to see can you roll credits at this speed. Barry says, I saw a video essay about how games now encourage us to run and fast travel and that we should walk in game more to take in everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm terrible for that. Like, I like to fast travel and I will run everywhere. And I firmly believe that open world games where sprinting in the open world costs you stamina, that's a really bad thing. Like, that for me is just really frustrating. So like Elden Ring does it really well, where like the stamina ticks down when you're in combat, but when you're out of combat you can sprint as much as you like, and you need that when you're in a big open world. But yeah, this is quite nice. It's chill, just wandering through. Emma's saying, with as many of your streams as I've watched, I don't feel like I've absorbed anything about the Dark Souls games in general. Not your fault, just have a mental block. Jonesy says, I'm like this when Stevie explains anything. Okay. One down. I can't tell whether I'm better off just kind of wading in there and just going ham, because I feel like if I'm waiting each time to take some down, my free aiming with a firebomb leaves a little bit to be desired. He's looking scared now, look at him. Yeah, you're worried, aren't you? back slowly away. Luckily you can't actually be killed by that attack, I don't think. But I'm going to take a short break from the stream for a moment because I need to go and deal with a real life spider in my kid's bedroom. And the game's crashed because it somehow just knew. It knew. There we are. So I will be back right soon. Talk amongst yourselves. And we're back. The spider has been dealt with humanely. Jack walking to the spider. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't the Duke's dear Freya. Now I get to imagine Jack going through a fog wall and fighting a huge spider. Didn't expect me to return unscathed. Oh, you have little faith. I did not squash it. No, I'm not a monster. Going to try and just creep around this way. Get behind these lads. Yeah. Now, I could just go from here, but I'm kind of enjoying just smashing them. Yeah. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Well, that worked quite well. I did take it outside, yeah, to terrorise the neighbours, yeah, exactly. I was gonna get that. Do you know what? Yeah, let's kill them. Oh yeah, that was worth doing. Titanite scales are what I need to upgrade my weapon. Ordinarily I'd go in there because you can get the Xanthus ashes which allow you to buy gold pine resin, but I don't think that I can use resins on this weapon. I'm going to check. Let's see if I equip charcoal pine resin. You can buff this weapon. Alright then. we're going for the gold pine resin. Now normally when you pick up the Xanthus ashes, when you pick this up here, everything goes crazy, something screams, jailers come and find you. But they're dead. Ha 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 ha. Oh, they're dead. Ooh, a shiny. Once we're done in this room, we're going to wander, saunter, amble across the bridge, where we will be accosted by a gargoyle, which I'm hoping will get smashed to bits fairly easily. Down, down we go. Down them stairs. No, I didn't free Carla. I don't really see much point in it because I'm not using her. Well, I mean, equally I can't free her yet because you have to go through the profane capital to get the key to her cell. But yeah, I don't think I'll bother. I don't think there's anything particularly that she's going to sell which will be useful. There's the gargoyle over there on the wall. Once again, this is something that I normally just run past. That is not going to be an option this time. Mostly worried about being knocked off the bridge. Damage really helps us. That's great. Cool. You shall not pass. Could you imagine the absolute Chad that Gandalf would be if he was dressed in this armour? Hefty Hugh marches menacingly. He does, doesn't he? He's just so casual. Like, he's just strolling. There is an edge of menace to that. Like, you're going through these really dangerous areas, and like just sauntering. Consider healing? Yeah, I did consider it, but I'm about to rest at a bonfire. So I thought it's not really worth it. Before we do anything else, this is really important. We have to take a brief moment to pay our respects to everybody's favourite Dark Souls 2 NPC, Gilligan. We salute you, sir. Thanks for the ladders. Dan Master 007. Nobody plays Dark Souls 2. Oh, you're going to fit in well around here. Hi, Dan. Welcome in. Oh, I love it. Nobody plays Dark Souls 2. If only that were true. Souls do I need? Another 600. Right. Crazy first message. I mean, you've come in with main character energy, Dan.
Don't touch the darkness, Hagen.
I like it. I'm here for it.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So there are a few people in the chat who are Dark Souls 2 stans. I must confess, not particularly one of them. Not a Dark Souls 2 hater either.
It wasn't.
It's definitely one of the games in the series.
Maybe I don't want it.
Actually, how many? Need one more Titanite scale. One more. That's a shame. Yeah, Majula as a hub area is definitely among the best that they've done. The music in Majula is really calming and soothing. And I like the Emerald Herald. Or as I like to call her, Triss Merigold. Okay, let's see what absolute nightmare is going to take place now. So Dan, you're new to the channel, so you probably don't know what's going on unless you've cleverly read the title of the stream. But this is my challenge run where I'm attempting to beat Dark Souls 3 whilst over 100% equipment load. Just noticed the thick right there, yeah. So I've used Cheat Engine to spawn in all of Havel's stuff right from the very beginning, and that has been fun and also dreadful. So I am currently at, I think, 199% equip load. I have never once, in over 400 hours, killed that guy. Not a single time. Oh, cool. The Profaned Flame can't reach me here. Yeah, it's true. It's funny how you can't move around, but attacks push you around and send you flying like paper. Yeah, it is crazy. I think there was a weapon I was using to start off with before I had the strength requirements to use the Dragon's Tooth, where we worked out that the charged R2 attack enabled me to leap forward, so I was able to use that to do some minor platforming. For instance, to Bone Shard. Yeah, the Profane Flame doesn't do a lot of damage, thanks to the damage negation of the shield. Havel's stuff is just, it's great, isn't it? Apart from how heavy it is, I mean, let's take a look. So, yeah, absorption there, we've got 100% physical, of course, but 83% magic and fire absorption, 82 lightning, 83 dark. Like, it's good. It's really good. And then add to that kind of the absorption you get just natively in the armor as well. It all helps. You're afraid of the Profane Flame? Yeah, we've just talked about that one. Okay, Yhorm, what do you got? So my goal for this first moment is to cross the room. Yeah, they really had to put the Storm Roller all at the back. Yeah. That's my goal. Tell you what though, 317 damage. Hit on his right hand. That is insane. This may actually be doable without this, but I am going to attempt this. That's okay. It's all right. It definitely helps that I can block all of the physical damage of his attacks. Yeah, exactly. I've got the Storm Ruler, so now I can have a proper attempt at this boss. Doing Havel's shield weapon art is not against the rules. No, the only rules really are that I have to stay above 100% equip load. It does seem OP for what we're trying to do. Yeah, this is true, but equally there are some things that have been that kind of balance out how OP I am with this. Stuck. Well, yeah, it's not quite infinite poise. That has been an issue actually in some areas where see, like there, yeah, just got poise broken. So it's there is kind of a drop off to the poise, and I found with some areas, some enemies, it's been more problematic actually having the shield than not. So we had this issue last week where I was fighting Pontiff Sullivan, and he just, for a few attempts, he was just stuck in a loop of just infinitely attacking. There was no let up. He kept going. So I was having to really try and manage how often I was holding L1 because I needed to let my stamina regenerate. But of course, because I'm over 100% equip load, my stamina regenerates really, really slowly. So I died a lot just simply because of that. So yeah, the Havel's set isn't the kind of poise machine you'd expect it to be. It's like there, I mean, I'm nearly dead for this. See how slow that bar ticks up. It's insane. Come on. There we go. Yeah, in Elden Ring they had the decency to put the weapon before you enter the fight. Yeah, I think they learned. But then I guess there's kind of thematic lore reasons why the Storm Ruler is at the back of the arena. It's there at his throne. Now, okay, right. So I am going to have to two-hand this to use weapon art. That's worth knowing. Means there's going to be a fair bit of switching. Basically first try, yeah. Now if this had been like a pure Havel run, obviously I wouldn't have been able to use the Storm Ruler, and so this fight would have been very different. But I'm happy with that. Go and collect my souls from by his throne, and then ooh. Just remembered what we got to do next. It's Aldrich next, isn't it? Oh hey Max. Thanks for the kapows. Getting through Analondo is going to be a fun time. Yeah, I'm hoping that Havel's shield can block the arrow rain. That's what I'm hoping for. Because otherwise, that fight is going to just be a nightmare. I mean, it can be at the best of times anyway.
Welcome, host.
Ah, you've been there the whole time. Well, maybe Stevie did pass on that message. Maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Right. I want to level up again, please. Ooh, that was too much.
Welcome,
Too much.
host. Very well, then taken.
Don't know why I expect better from that boy. Well, this is why he's the third best mod.
Farewell, Ashen.
Okay, Max, you want a dad joke? Let's go for it while we're in this lovely safe haven. Dad jokes. What is it with you all tonight? I don't know. Max. Archaeologists recently unearthed a mummy that appears to have been covered in nuts and chocolate. They believe it may be the remains of Pharaoh Rocher. You're welcome. Right, we need to go to Pontiff Sullivan now. Wait, there it is. I was about to say I'm waiting for Max's rating. 8 out of 10. I actually did a loud nasal exhale. I will take that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so Analondo. Irritating place to go through. We've got the archers. That's going to be a fun time. I'm not too worried about the damage because I'm fairly sure that I can tank it on the shield. What I'm worried about is the knockback and getting just knocked off the edge. So we'll see how that goes. But it's at least a nicer looking place to walk through than the dungeon was. Now ordinarily I go left here and then come up and do the shortcut, which I think I will do just because I don't want to fight the 2 NPC summons in amongst these trolls. Down we go. We wouldn't know anything about trolls in this stream. Oh, don't. I found out the real name of one of them today. Genius decided to leave a comment on the church's Facebook page with his actual account. thankfully. Thankfully not. Let's hope that we see no more of those imbeciles. Run, Hugh! Okay, got the shortcut. I'm liking the fact that their fireballs did basically no damage to me through the shield. That is good. Yeah, just you imbeciles, that's right. The only idiots in the chat today are us. And yes, I include myself in that because, well, look at what I'm doing right now. You don't do stuff like this if you're completely well adjusted. Tanky boy. No, don't you do that. Thank you for the Gesundheit. I hope that my mic muting skills will be working there. Hoping to clear out those deacons before invasion won't show up. Very Yep, there they are down there. They spotted me. I think I've been a bit quiet since the boss fight. I can adjust that in a moment if the mic audio has gone down. That's a bit strange. Maybe I've just spoken quietly. Yeah, you roll away. Wants to be a cake. No! Ah. Worth lowering the sound volume a bit. Okay, I can turn the game audio down a smidge. I can turn the mic audio up a bit. See how that... Others brought it up when I wrote a speech. I appreciated your speech, Jonesy. I thought it was so eloquent, so well written, well researched as well. Next time, just include more of your sources, because we don't want you to be accused of plagiarism. When we get into combat and the game starts making noise again, just let me know if the levels need adjusting anymore. If only your mod could bring the issues up. Yeah, if only. Yeah, in particular the third best mod. Well, the first and second best mod is not here. She must be busy. She would say it in an instant. She would. She would say it very nicely though, because that's what she's like. Ah! Boys. Remember when I said the fireballs were doing basically no damage to me? Yeah, I was wrong about that. I think I just got a bit carried away. Right. Be dead. Okay. Here we go again. Could you imagine being so fat and sludgy and being hit over the head with that club doesn't kill you instantly? I mean, it's lore accurate really in the sense like these guys have been so bloated with consuming the abyss that it's changed them. It's what we see with their overall leader. We're not going to go down there. Steely. Alright. Onwards we go. Have I somehow managed to not aggro the twins down there? I have. Right, let's just see if I can sneak past without them noticing. Don't mind me. I'm the sneakiest hefty boy there ever was. What's Emma saying? I have good news. The old ball and chain just called the dog we're fostering went in to get spayed today. She's out of surgery and everything went well. Oh, good. Always a worry when a pet or a family member is going in for surgery, even if it's a routine thing like that. So, glad that's gone well. Now there is, I believe it's this shiny here, is a Titanite scale. Which is going to be very necessary. So that now will enable me, next time I go to Firelink Shrine, to upgrade the Dragon Tooth to +3. Now, this is going to be the really annoying part. I think I might go around this way. I don't know if that's silly of me, but I'm thinking to... Where do you drop down to get the shortcut? Is there lore about which dragon this tooth belonged to? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, the lore basically is that Havel defeated a lot of dragons. So I suppose it could belong to any of the dragons that he defeated in his service of Gwyn. Okay, so the knockback is definitely a thing. But thankfully it's knocking me straight back, which is really helpful. Can we headcanon that this is a tooth from Parthenax? I mean, yes. Obviously, we can absolutely headcanon that. Okay. I'm worried about this archer that's around the other side of this pillar. 5 steps forward, 6 steps back. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. I think I'm going to have to deal with this archer here, because otherwise he's going to start hitting me from behind. So we're just going to have to go in hard and fast like that. Okay, good, he's off. Okay. Alright. He's not actually dead. Come together because opposites attract. Okay, yeah, no Paula Abdul fans. Sorry, Max, you're on your own there. Senisax, is that one of the ancient dragons in Elden Ring? Because I did not kill all of those. The one before Bale. Oh yeah, that one. I think I started fighting that and then decided, nope, I'm gonna go kill Bale. Now, I was going to try and drop down and grab the shortcut in case I die up here, but I think that the place where I was most worried about dying, I've gone through now. That may be famous last words, and I'll find myself in some real sticky situations up ahead. I guess I should be worried about the Silver Knights that are still remaining. But I don't know, man. I think I can take them. Look at him there. I mean, look at the aura. Look at that. Cape blowing in the wind, great bow in hand, just chilling, just waiting to snipe somebody. And he has no idea that Hefty Hugh is right behind him. Also not killed by the fall damage, but... Are my jokes today really this bad, or are there no Pokemon fans either? Yeah, see, I'm an original generation of Pokemon. That's me. There are 150 Pokemon. That's it. I don't think I've ever actually looked around here, because normally you get to this point and you just, to quote Tiffany, running just as fast as you can, holding on to one another's hands, trying to get away, into the night. Well, this has gone remarkably well. Might have some trouble with that Silver Knight on the end there if I can't deal with this guy quickly. This backstab will do the trick. Oh, those numbers. Good damage. Look at that. Made it through Anor Londo without dying, except for that one time when I died. But that doesn't count because it wasn't against the archers. Yeah, thanks, Deus. It didn't count, did it? So, a few things coming up where I'm going to have to actually take it slow. I mean, I always have to take it slow. I didn't die again, no. I died before against the... oh yeah, you missed it for the count. I died against the dynamic duo. So, we've got the Aldrich's beast thingy, which, again, I should be able to kill fairly easily. It's just it can curse you, so that's going to be problematic. Yeah, getting into fight Aldrich himself, itself, I don't even know. It's sad we're not going to marry Anri, most romantic wedding ever. I know. But the amount of walking back and forth that would be required to complete that quest line, I don't think any of us have got the patience for that, really. Oh look, it's the fastest Hugh's moved in hours. He summoned every bit of strength to move that lever quickly. Well, at least we get to appreciate the architecture. His greatest weakness, stairs. Oh dear. Talked about Goat Simulator earlier. One of the DLCs is actually an MMO. Of course they've made that game into an MMO. Of course. Yeah, I know those stairs really well as well. So many hours spent there. When I was going for the plat on PlayStation, I was there so long farming for Proof of Concord kept that I had the maximum amount of Titanite shards that you can get. So you can hold 99 Titanite shards in your inventory, and then you can store 600 of them in your chest. So I had 699 Titanite shards, and still there, and it would kept on. Every time I killed one of those Silver Knights, they always dropped 2. So it would come up saying, you don't have room for any more of these. Many, many hours spent here, killing these 2 lads in particular. We'll take the shards just because we can. It's definitely nice having a weapon that can deal that amount of damage to them. In we go. Through the door of sadness. Is the audio balance better now, by the way? I'm guessing it is, since you guys haven't said so. In fact, don't see anything just yet. Yeah, I'm not reading that out, Max. It is a big satch there, isn't it? I've just realised that I forgot to upgrade my weapon when I went back to Firelink. So maybe once I've opened the door here... what happened to him canonically is that he was murdered either by Pontiff Solivan or by Aldrich, but I think more likely by Solivan. As part of Sullivan's attempts to, well, successful attempts to take over Anor Londo. fella. That's it, try and break through Hugh's armour with a twig. I'd land... As if landing with all of this weight on one of those only does 1 point of damage. That's ridiculous. I feel like that has not been properly balanced. The game has not taken into account my advanced weight and heft. Will stamina come back? Ah! That's what I was worried about with this guy. Okay, I've never seen this enemy and I do not care for it. Ew. Yeah, that sounds about right. Curse you, spider wolf, whatever thing. Yeah. I'm going to go back to Firelink and I'm going to upgrade my weapon. And use that Estus shard I picked up as well. Pontiff went into trouble for the name of his pub. Families went to Pontins expecting a holiday. And if you've ever been to Pontins, it's very much like Anor Londo after Pontiff Sullivan has had his hands all over it. Thought we walked into Bloodborne for a minute. Yeah, it does feel like a Bloodborne enemy, doesn't it? Now I need some souls. That should be plenty.
Just wasn't it?
I need to collect 8 Titanite scales to get to +4. Let's listen to his little speech.
My. The cold of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects. Prithee, be careful. I don't want to set.
Oh, they were friends. Do you know what? While we're here, we'll give the ashes. Oh, we've got loads of ashes. So that now unlocks a few more things to buy, including goldpine resin, which is all I'm going to buy right now.
Ashen 1.
Oops, tried to roll there. Did not go well. Okay, we've got about 20 minutes left, so hopefully I can get this door open and we can have a solid attempt at Aldrich, see what that fight is going to go like. I can't tell if it's going to be one of those where I'm surprised by the damage I can do to him and it's actually much easier than we expect, or if it'll be one of those it's a road for like a while. No! stupid knights. Andre really hated dressing up for dinner. Really? I have to wear a tie tonight? Nice one, Jonesy. Okay. We'll try this again. No, don't you dare knock me off the edge. Yeah, take that. Gonna have your Titanite shards now for that. I'm wondering if maybe when I'd got into that room I should have just made a beeline for the door and tried to open that first before attacking the beast, but I just didn't think I'd get past it to the crank. We'll see. I'll see if I can get past, because I don't really want to have to do this walk around again and again and again. Yeah, walking past the sadness again. It's really when you come into Anor Londo that you start to kind of grasp the implications of what's going on in Dark Souls 3. You know, when you play Dark Souls 1, Anor Londo is bright and vibrant, and granted, that's an illusion that's being cast by Gwendolyn. But even after you kill Gwendolyn and Anor Londo is dark, it's still clean, you know, like it's not like this. Like, you can hear the squelching as I'm walking along the road, the stones, because it's all corrupted by Solivan and Aldrich, and it goes in along with just the whole thematic thing of the Age of Fire really does need to end at this point, because this has all been a sham. Kind of a shame that you can't go in, like, these doors have been boarded up, but of course in Dark Souls 1 this is where you come out from your exploration of Anor Londo. Ouch. This could be a Power Wash Simulator level, yeah. You had no idea when you played it that the second phase of Soul of Cinder is actually Gwyn's theme. Yeah, I think so. I played this game before I played Dark Souls 1, so I appreciate a lot more about it now, having played Dark Souls 1 quite a lot of times. But yeah, I think somebody told me, I think I played it in co-op, and someone told me, whoever I was co-oping with at the time, told me that was Gwyn's theme, which is obviously really cool. Okay, that has gone much better. Aldrich's Sapphire recovers HP from critical attacks. Yeah, alright, we'll have that on. Having the gold pine resin really helped there. Like the damage boost was great. It also helped that I hit him twice really nicely on the head. Part of me is tempted to homeward bone back to Firelink and spend these 10,000 souls on some more gold pine resin. Cover HP from critical attack. Okay, night range. Ouch! Right. Stop. Oh my days. Gank City. Ugh. Right. Okay. Well, at least I can go in the front door this time. No! That's not fair. Stupid silver knives with their gravity. Didn't pay the anti-gravity tax, no. Should be a Linda command. Oh yes, there should. Right, coming away from the edge this time. Don't hit me towards the edge, that's not fair. Okay, onwards we go. I'm wondering if I'm better off coming at it from the left-hand side, so that then the guys up top don't have an angle to hit me with their fireballs until I'm a bit closer. Anyone else never noticed that weird ethereal voice that's talking in this place? Okay, they can hear me now. You're dead. Let's see how this goes. Soul Spear to begin with. Okay, well, okay, I can block the first one, but not the second. GG's. Great attempt. All right. Yeah. So. The arrows cannot be blocked. That's what we've learned. What else did we learn? Gonna have to get more hefty. Might be a wee problem. Yeah. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Let's look at the stat screen, see where we're at. If you have a wee problem, you should go see a urologist. Okay. So the obvious thing is to just try and pump some more points into health. And maybe there's, I mean, this fight is really RNG heavy as to like, which attacks he chooses to do. Like he doesn't that often start with a soul spear. Like that was unusual. It's helpful to know that I can block the first one, but it basically takes away all my stamina, so I don't have much of a chance of blocking the second. Only you can hold the shield above your head. Yeah, that would be great. Him. I want to hit him with my hammer. Game. Parry each arrow, of course. Well, yeah, of course. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, we'll go in again. I think the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm not going to use my gold pine resin until I'm actually in there. We'll just see how I'll see what the raw damage is actually without the gold pine resin, because I don't have a lot of that and I don't really want to waste it on attempts where I don't even get a hit in on the boss. I mean, I have shown him what parry is many times, as you all know. In fact, he was there. Oh no, he wasn't there for the Pontiff fight last week because he'd gone for a run. Were you there for Pontiff, Stevie? I think you were. It was the week before where you went for a run midstream. So he knows. He knows what's a run. My goodness. It's not great that I'm burning through my heels before I even got to the boss door. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were there, Stevie. Okay, coming in with the particle effect and a soul spear. Okay. Yeah, it's because it knocks me down, that's the problem. so that's gone a bit better. Try to put on some resin. It's not helpful that he's already gone into second phase. Of course, once he does the arrows in this phase, I'm an absolute goner. Here they come. Okay, I'm not a goner. I'm a goner now though. Quick, pop an ember. This could be the run, guys. Let's not jinx it, but this could be it. Okay. Yes, come on. The heftiest of hues. Whew. Well, that happened. I didn't know if I was going to do that either, Stevie. Tell you the thing that made the difference, the thing that saved that attempt, was when the first time we did the arrow rain and I was walking towards him, I burned through all of my heals, just basically spammed healing, but that enabled me to just get ahead of the damage. The two missed swings that almost lost us the attempt. I know, right? Right. We're going back to Filing Shrine. We're going to level up and we're going to call it a night. Because I think that was a perfect moment to end the stream on.
Well, very well then taken.
Just going to pump up the jams and also the vigour from now on.
Farewell, Ashmead.
And there you have it, my friends. Hefty Hugh has conquered 2 Lords of Cinder tonight. That's gone really well. I'm happy with that. Now, I will be back in 2 weeks because I'm going on holiday next week, so there'll be no stream next week. But in 2 weeks' time, we're going to hit the dancer and we're going to let her know that you can't dance if somebody is hitting you with a giant hammer. The lesson that everybody learns on Strictly Come Dancing. So that's in 2 weeks' time. The run's going really well. I'm starting to think ahead to what's coming next, but I'll not tell you anything about that just yet. Thanks as always for coming along and supporting and cheering and telling dad jokes. We love it. And I will see you again right soon. Bye.